Wait, what? Did...
Wait. Hey, what's going on, guys? Just want to thank you guys very much for stopping by the channel. Just remember, if you want to help us out, just give us a little bit of a like and subscribe. It helps us out tremendously. And if you want to get early access to next week's episode, you can hit us up on our Patreon. All right, now I will stop yakking and let's get on with the Attack on Titan reactions. Up, everybody, it is me, Sean Tank Top, and I'm over here at Casa de Tank Top. I'm hanging out with my very good friends Dustin and Morgan over there at the dojo. Drace, how you doing over there, Draces?
These secret highborn bastards turning into titans
all the time.
We are dealing with some highborn bastards over here because we're doing Attack on Titan. We're on season 2, episode 6. I do not know the name of it because I've been kind of like staying away from it or whatever the fuck it is, but we'll find out eventually. But 6th episode, I've just heard, sometimes you hear things, like I will say, by and large, people have always been like, you guys got to watch out for the mods. You guys got to watch out. You get some mods and watch out for people trying to spoil stuff. And honestly, it hasn't really ever, as I know from each and every one of you guys that are out there right now, are fucking, like, the people that come over on that channel is pretty fucking cool. And so we haven't really been spoiled, but if they like to edge spoil a little bit, they'll be like, man, you guys, dude, season 2, episode 6 is wild.
So like they're the good dicks, the good
dicks, and we like good dicks over here for sure. 100.
That's what she said.
Even though I would honestly prefer nothing, you know what I mean? Like that's like if you're gonna kind of tease a little something. You know, it almost helps you program a little bit more because we shoot these in blocks and stuff like that. And so we're going to kind of have this maybe be like the last one that we have going into, for this session, for this shooting session. So I'm very intrigued. We came off of a pretty fucking like emotional and interesting episode with Ymir is a Titan, revealed herself to be a Titan, is a little grabby, bitey motherfucker, like, you know what I mean? Running around like,
yeah, she's a gremlin.
Gremlin-y Yoda in episode 2, hopping around and ganking motherfuckers and shit like that. You know what I mean? And it's like, so it was.
She's got a bite saber instead of a lightsaber.
A bite saber. She's got a bite saber for sure. Oh my god! And they heaped a lot onto that Ymir and Krista. Well, actually, Historia is actually her actual name because apparently a highborn bastard or whatever it is and stuff. So there's that whole element that we now kind of have to consider. And then so like now, but then it's like, you know, yeah, they showed up, but like, did the Beast Titan just fucking walk away? Like, okay, fine, guys. Like, or is he gonna come back around?
Yeah, what's going on with him?
I don't know. Also, has anybody checked in with Gendry? Because I think he's definitely a Titan. He's a highborn bastard. He's out there rolling around. That guy's he's a fucking Titan.
Like, he would have been trying, like, if he's out there on that
rowboat. How do you think he got back so fast from...
Exactly.
That would
make
he's a fucking
sense.
Titan.
They could have fucking used him when they did that stupid as fuck mission going behind the wall to show a zombie to Cersei, even though she wasn't going to do what they wanted him to do anyway. But now we have kind of that, you know, a couple of old friends and then a couple of new characters and stuff like that. And it seems like the whole band is kind of back together and they've all learned some shit. You know, we talked about, like, Connie said, like, that one Titan that was on top of the house kind of reminds me of my mom and stuff like that. And that is, like, such a freaky fucking idea. And so I just wonder where this is going to go, like, given the fact we've learned a lot of new information. And usually whenever that happens, something else happens, and then you know 10 times less than you knew before. You know what I mean? Like,
maybe Connie is like Polka Dot Man, where he just sees his mom all the time. Like, that's what that is.
I love that. That would be pretty. Oh my god! But that would. I think that they've even had a couple of scenes like those in that Suicide Squad. Like all of the Titans like have his mom's face. Like, when they look over. Oh Jesus fucking Christ! we know that there's at least one of them with his mom's face. You know what I mean? Like it seems like. So I don't know. I wonder if now that we've kind of built up and we've learned so much more and expanded so much more, and the fact that people have mentioned this episode, before, I just kind of wonder if we're in for a big old kablooey fucking bit of craziness or whatever it is.
I'm in. I'm ready.
I'm feeling
Primed.
scared. I'm feeling anxious.
A little bit. Wait, in this show? No. I don't know. All right. Well,
We just gotta rip this Band-Aid off, guys.
We ain't gonna know until we know, and we're gonna know by hitting play. So that's what we're gonna do right now. But we hope that you guys are having a good time going through Attack on Titan season 2 with us. If you guys want to get some early access to the next episode, to episode 7, so whatever the fallout is after this episode, if it's something crazy and you guys can't wait, and you want to see what that is, you can actually find that. If you're watching this on YT, you can find that on our Patreon. You head on over to patreon.com/SeanTankTop. Yes!
He's doing it!
Yeah.
He's doing the thing!
Ah!
Hell yeah!
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 Good editing. Great cut.
That was cool.
Hit us up at the $5 tier, and that gets you early access. Every time that we make a drop on YT, that means that we are dropping on our Patreon the next episode. Is up there. It's up there and it's full and it's uncut, and you get early access to it by becoming a patron. We hope that you guys consider doing so. But if you guys don't have the scratch for that, but you still want to help out, hit us with a like and a subscribe. It helps the channel out tremendously. All right, let's get some fucking eyeballs on the 6th episode that y'all fucking
couldn't keep it in your fucking pants about telling me.
They couldn't, though. They were just like, man, you guys gotta watch out for fucking season 2, episode 6.
Huck the rock. Who throws a rock?
Seriously.
Who throws the rock, honestly? That was so gnarly. Well, it's like, yeah, I'm telling you my shit and everything like that, but also, like, if you got any breath in you, tell me everything that you know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I know she's dying. She's dying. She probably can't speak.
Does that name mean something to all these people, though?
What if it's an Anastasia type of situation, like, where she's spirited away because she's, like, the actual heir and they didn't want her to fucking take over the fucking throne or something like that? Who are these bugs and these spiders and these owls and these little heart things? Like what? Like I kind of almost wish that I never saw anything.
Yeah, why is there an alligator?
Well, we got ourselves a little gator boy over there.
Well, they're saying warriors. Remember they were like that one guy's like, you used to be a warrior. Now you're just a soldier. So I feel like it's going to be about him, isn't it?
Maybe.
He's a Titan too.
Who is, Reiner?
One of them blonde ones.
Yeah, the blonde guys all kind of meld together, but it's Reiner was the guy that they said used to be a warrior.
Wait, is she dead or is she still living?
Oh, God.
Her organs have been scrambled up. So, but if you're a Titan, you can chill with your organs all fucked up.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. She might.
Her kidneys in her throat, her stomach's in her boot. It's a mess. This guy, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, this poor guy, he's got one arm and they're trying to make him climb a wall.
He was saying some very weird, suspicious shit. And when he grabbed her, remember that moment when he grabbed Historia? Like, you're like, what the fuck? Like, she's got information, yo. You don't know that.
Yeah, right.
Or she was trying to smoke her out.
Yeah.
She wanted to know her real name, and this is how she did it.
Yeah.
Because that's
Right.
ingenious. It's just like, what if the other side was like, find the missing princess, and she found her.
But this guy got bit by a Titan, and then, like,
Yeah.
like, I don't, like, it feels like they would have just tore his arm off. Like,
This episode is too quiet. What's gonna go?
no, it's very true. When you take away the soundtrack, it almost makes things way more intense, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was sus.
That was one of the most gnarly ones yet.
Ooh,
Oh.
Wait, how? Come on, how? I'm very confused because he should be smush.
Yeah, what in the fuck?
Suspicious. He's a secret Titan.
It's only been like half a day, dude. It was like since the season started. Even though I'm sure it's been a little bit longer than that, but gonna take some R&R.
They're gonna defect?
I don't know if they're gonna defect, but I think they're just talking about like I think he's alluding to just taking a break or something, or I don't know. Kanye's like role has been kind of like really beefed up in this fucking season a lot, and I'm into it. I always liked him, but
There's no hole. Remember we're saying?
Yeah, they're in the wall, dog.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. He used to be a booze hound.
Yeah.
Got it together.
I didn't see any Titans either. And I've been drinking.
Everyone's a Titan. Every single one of them. It could be like Walking Dead rules. Like
what if they all turn into like, or like, what if they're all the fucking animals?
Wait, what?
Wait. Yo, the Armored Titan has the same haircut as him. Like a short. He's given up the goat.
Wait, what? He just like casually just being like, hey, what's going on?
What? This is like when Eric Trump like tweeted out like incriminating shit and like they're like he's just saying it out loud. Like he has the same haircut though. think about the armor. No, because that's what Annie had, like the same haircut, looked kind of similar.
And also that was wild because like it was like we were following the other people while we were here.
Right. But he's like, oh, it was like, what the fuck?
Their hometown is Titanville.
What the fuck is happening right now?
I love this though because they're choosing like this is such like not a way that this show usually delves out twist and information, and that kind of makes it almost more bizarre. What the fuck?
Okay, and now we're going back in time.
Well, no, it's like, but it is one of those things where he's just like, listen, I'm just gonna try to negotiate with this kid. But what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, what's her fucking deal?
Fuck.
Yeah.
They're all from the same hometown. That's where they train. Yeah. Which would make sense as to why he was able to get out of such a fucking precarious, unfucking survivable situation with her having him in his hand.
Yeah.
Remember how we said, like, that doesn't make any sense?
Same girl.
If you didn't do some fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Because he told her where Aaron was.
He told her.
That's pretty dope, that shit that we had a stick in our craw about that we thought was just like a fuck up.
Yeah.
Comes back.
Because we were like, oh, it's just anime. And like, no, it wasn't. It was on purpose. Oh. This fucker. This motherfucker.
That's fucking wild. And then they all start laughing. That's crazy.
That's so silly.
You got to be bullshitting. What the hell?
That's all of us.
But Hanji's like evidence-based. She's like, give me the facts.
Okay.
Oh, I remember this scene. This is such a cool-looking scene. I think he is out of it, but he just said the actual thing out loud. Yes, he's playing him.
Or just go. I want to see this Titan Town.
No, I think he's... No. I think he's going... He goes like, no. I wouldn't want to know anything about that, right? Wink, wink. I think that's what Aaron's doing right now. The direction with this wind and all this shit is really fucking cool, man. Like...
What is going on?
Everybody needs to walk, okay?
We're gonna have a Titan fight right now.
Quit lollygagging. Give up the gig.
I guess this is gonna be a Titan fight. What's gonna happen here?
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. It's like, I've been a mole for 3 fucking years. Dude.
Here we go.
And the sun's out?
Sun's out, buns are about to be out.
And he's steaming.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. What she just said. Yeah, you used to be a warrior.
Are we doing it right here, right now? He's like, dude, you're forcing my hand.
You're
Oh my
doing it, bro.
God.
Come on, bro.
Dude.
You do it.
Oh! Oh!
I mean, they're just gonna turn into Titans.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh.
Whoa!
Fuck yeah, Mikasa.
Dude. Oh.
Oh,
my God.
Here they go. Aaron, you better do the thing.
I think, both of them.
No, man. You guys are fucked now.
His ribcage is like attaching it. Oh my God. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, so Bertolt was Anatomy Man, huh?
Yeah. Well, that's what he said.
Oh, did he say that? Oh, I didn't catch that line.
Oh God. Oh.
Oh, no, they gotta grab their gal.
Yeah.
Gotta grab their lady.
Dude, you better.
Come on, buddy.
Oh
do
my
it.
God. Like, oh wow, the tears. He's thinking about that moment.
Oh. Dang.
He's just like this guy was like my big brother. Like, and his tears are flowing upward. That's so crazy.
That's so cool.
Oh my!
There you go.
Damn
There you go.
traitors!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Wow. Damn.
So here's the question. Are they even, those two, because they were like, we were just kids, were they even part of like a grand scheme to fuck up humanity? Or they were just like, kids were like, wouldn't it be cool if we just like got rid of these people once for all? Because it doesn't seem where they were like, oh, well, we were following orders, we had to do the thing. They were like, we were just kids, we were just kind of fucking around.
Well, I think they were just kids when they were programmed.
Yeah, that's probably it.
What,
Indoctrinated.
they're like 16 now, and they said 3 years, so they were like 13 when they first breached the wall. They weren't saying like, oh, we're supposed to report to blah, 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 or we're supposed to do this thing. They just said to Aaron was like, hey, we just decided to like destroy humanity once and for all, like about 5 years ago. And so he said we, not Titan universe. This is just these two.
I feel like they've probably been like undercover and they've been like a bit of an anchor for one another, and they kind of think of themselves as like partners and shit, and like to be a double agent in the myriad of ways of like having to be like, yeah, like we, because he was like also like a part of the whole trying to capture Annie situation as well, and enacted that plan. Like I'm just saying, like I think that they're definitely putting forward like a kind of an idea of like of people that are undercover and how that can get kind of messy once you've been undercover for such a long time.
They just want to go back to their hometown that they like.
Yeah. I mean, like, I wonder if they're talking about
Got to go back to Titantown.
The basement.
they got to go back to Titanville, like Titantown. No, I mean, like, it's an interesting and really nihilistic like idea, Morgan. I don't know if I think
that
that's
there's
what's
no
gonna
grand
happen.
plan. They were just fucking around, and maybe the ape man is coming.
We believe in nothing.
No, maybe the
We
ape
believe in
man.
nothing,
Nihilists.
Lebowski. We believe in nothing, Lebowski. Nothing. No. I mean, like, no.
No, the ape man is coming to collect the children. Where he's like, "You guys, you weren't supposed to be doing all this. We had a plan. We keep people in the thing." And then we tightened it up in our Titantown, and you guys are fucking it up. And this grand like war isn't even a war at all. It was just two like fucking kids just kind of fucking around. Got bored one day, decided to breach a wall.
I don't think that that's what's gonna happen.
There is
Like,
no
I think-
conspiracy other than that these two little
I like
kids
that you're now
decided to fuck around.
the new big thing is that there is no conspiracy.
There's no I mean, there's a conspiracy. Like, there's some reason why Titans are the highborns and they're doing shit. But I'm thinking this original wall breaching has been nothing but problems for the
Just
Titans.
fuckery.
I think it's just these two kids went on a bender.
Check it out. So I think that I don't understand why one could exist and not the other, and why they couldn't exist at the same time. What if they did decide to? What if what they did fucking around did kick off this whole thing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like in mafia movies where like the shit heel son acts out and he keeps embroiling like the upper echelons of the crime syndicate into positions that they don't want to be in, and kind of drawing them out in a certain way. I think it's possible that there could be just like a nihilistic bent. I think that it's opaque enough that they could just be talking about like, dude, we've been at like this fucking crazy underground thing where we're fucking we're like, we're wrapping our heads around two different and in charge of, in some ways, two like the same forces.
That reveal, though, was...
That was so good.
it was just like...
It was so good.
Honestly,
It was
did not
like-
see any of that coming. I would never in a million years
It
have
was
seen Bertolt as
so
Anatomy Man.
where he was just kind of like having a nervous breakdown, and you just kind of hear in the corner. By the way, I'm in man, and he's Colossal Man, and we decided just like end humanity, man. Like, so you want to come?
You want to come hang out with us?
You want to see my room?
You want to go smoke some weed at my house?
If you come with us to Titantown, the whole fucking war could end.
Hey, we got an Xbox. You want to? We got
man.
Xbox. My
Hey, we
mom
got
lets us
Xbox.
have snacks.
It's kind of old. I mean, times have been a little hard. It's only a 360, but it's still got some pretty sweet games on it, man. Like, we still play
man.
Halo all the time. That is so brilliant to have it be, the theater of human error is what outed essentially one of the biggest twists that we've been talking about.
Is this a bigger twist than Annie? I think so.
I think it is because it's way more out of left field.
It's also a much longer play.
And we assumed that Anatomy Man and Colossus, Armored Titan.
Yeah.
Armored Titan. We assumed that they would be like generals, right?
Yeah.
We assumed they would be like the Dr. Jaeger or like some big top brass man. And no, they're just two little fucking kids, which that's why I'm on this team idea of like, I don't think there was orders to go fuck up the wall. I think.
No, Morgan. I think that it's an interesting bit. I think you totally could be right. I mean, like where it's like they literally in a certain case like kickstarted it, like, and then.
And I think they got too emboldened one day, and they're like, "Well, why we're fucking Titans? Why don't we just go kill humanity?" And meanwhile, like the real people in charge are like, "No, like it's because we have a whole thing. It's like how we're keeping control on people."
And I think that shit came, like that shit happened, and then they fucking fucked the fuck off, and then they came back, and they're like, remember, like they stand up like a gangster movie. They're like, "You did what?
You fucked this whole thing up. We had a good thing going.
We had a good thing going." You know what I mean? Like, no, I think there's a little something
Everyone
to
was
that.
getting a taste.
You knocked down a wall without the permission of the five.
Now this is kind of morphed a little bit, because what you were saying before was that there was literally no upper echelon.
No, I said that the original breaching of the wall, there was no plan. There wasn't. There's not supposed to be a war, because this was like thousands of years of kind of peace, where it's like,
100
but the
years
people
of peace.
were 100 years of peace. Everyone was doing what they were supposed to do, staying in the wall. Sometimes they would go out to scout, and some people would get ate. but they were bringing back the tales that there are Titans out there. Don't leave the wall. So it's again reinforcing to keep the people in.
It's like we've talked about this where it's like the village where they're like keeping everything in line, like we got it all set. Yeah. Okay.
And so that was the plan. That's the plan. And they fucked it up. They got drunk one night off of some high lifes. And they were like, dude, I'm a Titan. If we don't like humanity, why don't we just go fucking take them out? And the other guy's like, bro, let's do it.
Yeah.
No. It's like in like a Stephen King novel where they're drinking. It's like, yeah, we'll go fuck them up right now or whatever the fuck it is, and then they go do some fucking like a hate crime, that's kind of a human hate crime.
I feel like Reiner would be like played by like a young Kiefer Sutherland, like just like some dude who just like gets like blitzed and decides to go fuck shit up for no reason.
Like, and or the people in charge. You did this. You get in there. You fucking broke it. You go fix it.
I guess so. You have to, now that we've done it, we need to
destroy it,
play the role or something like, you know what I mean? Or like we need to like do whatever. I don't know. I mean, like, and you know what, Morgan, that actually goes to a kind of like it's like very kind of Greek god like in the way that like the Greek gods were not like infallible, perfect, you know, captains of creation. They were just as fucked up and just as messy.
Just a bunch of messy bitches.
Just as messy as anyone else on Earth. Like you know what I mean? Like Zeus or whoever the fuck it is would sex crime Zeus, but he would literally just be like, I don't know, I feel like throwing some fucking lightning bolts like up some fucking farmer's ass
turn
today.
Myself into a cow and made this lady horny for me. This would be amazing.
Yeah, or whatever it is, or just like I just feel like no. I mean, like I just feel like the cool thing about the Greek gods is that like they didn't try to fucking browbeat you like, well, I'm doing this for a purpose. Like they literally were just like,
no, they're just doing shit.
I was just fucking with you, dude, and shit happens sometimes. And so I like this idea a lot. Like, okay, because what I took it before where you were just like, there's no upper echelons, nothing. It's just two dickheads, like or whatever it was. Which I was like, I don't know about that, but I like the fact that they kicked off
the wall breach.
The first wall breach. I like that. No. I think that's very again, because think about it. And remember what I said about like he's like Eric Trump, like where he like literally just tweeted out like the crimes that he
gave it away.
They're just like, remember there was that one the journalist where he goes like, I've worked on this story for a year. I've been compiling documents, like freedom of fucking information requests. This has taken me and he just said it out loud, like, you know what I mean? And so, and again, it was we all kind of noticed at the same time, like, there's no score. They're doing the exact opposite of how they handled all of their big reveals before. We're like, this is literally it's our enemy's incompetence that is fucking.
Well, Sean, do you think in this world, like, it can be totally not realistic? Because in this world, you're saying they're gonna have consequences.
No.
Like anyone cares, because it's like he tweeted that out and literally nothing happened. So
literally nothing happened. No. This is still a fantasy, Morgan. Like he's gonna get like. So
maybe one of these Titan boys will go to jail. Maybe
one of these Titan boys will go to jail. I don't know, man. Like we'll see. I mean, they're storming some type of capital. They got waste. They got shit faced, and they smeared their shit all over the wall. Literally, like it's a tremendous episode.
Yes.
And in a very unexpected way. Like, and in a way that's very refreshing. Yeah, seriously, crazy. Y'all weren't fucking kidding. Y'all were not kidding.
It was a little crazy.
They weren't.
A little crazy.
Good stuff.
Yeah, no, but again, it waded into the waters of the surreal because it just wasn't operating how the show is just typically operated. And I think that's a chef's kiss as far as how they decided to fucking relay this information. And that sloppiness goes to your point, Morgan. And Morgan has been fucking eerily right on on a couple of different things. She's got her fucking third eye open over there all the time. Like, you know, and again, like, everything. There's a bunch of, we can see, like, sometimes we can see everything. Sometimes we can't see shit. It kind of depends on what happens. But I think the only way that we're going to be able to see anything and know if we're right or if we're wrong if we watch the next episode, which I'm definitely ready to do. But if you guys want to open your third eye in some way. And by third eye, I mean just the ability to see into the future if you don't want to wait until the YT drop of this upcoming Season 2, Episode 7. If you guys want to check that out on our Patreon, you can do that by heading on over to our Patreon. You pony up $5, and that gets you early and uncut access to Episode 7 of Season 2, whatever the fucking fallout of this absolutely bug fuck crazy fucking episode.
He can steam them?
He can kind of emit steam. Remember like when he blew it out of his mouth? Maybe he can emit it wherever.
He is a big carve of meat.
Yeah.
Right out the oven.
You guys can watch that right now on our Patreon. You hit us up over there, and you give us a little bit of support. But if you can't do that, hit us with a like and a subscribe. We appreciate y'all for coming by, and we will talk to y'all later.
Bye.